And the company was going to do, they're going to replace you just like that. You're just a number. You're just a number. Boys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to go back to the feminist lie again. Women think the life as a man is easy and everything is beautiful and nice and all that bullshit. And they have been brainwashed by the feminist lie.
Bullshit.
What we do as a man, you need to get up every morning. If there's a storm outside, a hurricane, whatever, you need to get to work. And when you're at work, you do a bunch of shit that most people don't like to do. Most people don't enjoy their work. And you have to do it. You know why? Because of this. You need the bacon. You need the money. As a man, you need to provide for your family.
I do not
And the feminists have said to the woman, just become a man. That's going to be great and awesome. You think this is that awesome? You have to get up every morning to earn a paycheck. You think that this is easy? You think that this is great? There's a lot of women out there, they have to go work for a minimum wage. Could barely afford food because they have to pay the rent. And what happened with the rent right now? The rent has go right to the roof. The feminists lie.
You are
Be a
fake
man
news.
is not easy. Now the feminists said, behave like a man. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. And there's a lot of women again. Go to college. Go get your bachelor degree and blah, blah, blah. And they go work as a field, I don't know, to be a lawyer, for example. And there's so much candidate to be a lawyer. Supply and demand. There's too much supply, not enough demand. So the employer have the choice to choose the best to be a lawyer. So now you end up in university. You have your master degree or your bachelor, whatever. And you end up with, I don't know, $50,000, $75,000 in debt. And you cannot find a job in where you have studied. You end up working as a waitress just to barely make a living. The feminists lie. Be a man, it's not easy. And the woman have to behave like men. The feminists lie. And those women, they realize that, I don't know, 21, 22 years old, that it's hard. It's tough. They cannot make enough money. So what they do? Oh, I'm going to try OnlyFans. I'm going to show my vagina to the whole world for $1.99. Now they become online prostitute. The feminists lie. This is crazy to me how women have been brainwashed. Brainwashed by the lie of the feminists. It's rough out there. It's tough out there. And as a man, you could not just show your dick online and boom, you're going to make money. As a woman, you could show your vagina and that might work for you. And how many they try to do that and it doesn't work. They don't make any money by showing their vagina out there to the whole world on the internet. You see, the feminists have broke up the family. That thing that was working back in the day, that thing was working. And now, and I could keep going about the The woman who raised their kid by themselves. I'm going to stop right there. So I'm going to watch a little short here. That's pretty much it, what I'm saying. Let's listen to this. Boys and girls.
Well, I definitely think there's a culture of, and this has been going on for a long time, boss babe, you don't need no man, go make a...
See what he's saying right there? The feminist lie. The boss babe. Do you know what is the consequence to be a boss babe? To end up in a relationship? The price that you have to pay for that? Most women don't understand that. There's a big price to pay to be a boss babe.
A bunch of money, focus on your career, spend your 20s focusing on your career, have casual sex, date a bunch of men, figure out what you like, rack up a high body count.
All that stuff that he just said right there, this is what is crazy. The women don't understand that having a bunch of partners to have sex, be a boss babe, focus on you and your career, don't focus on your family. You wake up at 40 years old and you realize all what the feminists have said, this is a lie. You know why? Because you end up alone without a family. And most women, what make them happy is their family. And they end up at 40, 45 years old, even mid-30 when they start to panic. Oh my God, I'm 35 years old. I don't have a husband. I don't have a baby. I need to have a baby right now. And they end up having a baby with the biggest loser ever. The feminist lie. Feminist lie.
Focus on your career, then you hit your 30s, and then you realize, working for some corporation, being a wage slave.
There you go. A company, most company, I will say 95%, they don't give a damn right ass about their employee. They're going to replace you just like that. As a man, that's what we have to live. You bust your ass for your company. That company make millions of dollars because of you, because of what you do. You have just your basic minimum wage. And the company was going to do, they're going to replace you just like that. You're just a number. You're just a number.
Isn't really all it's cracked up to be, and it's actually rather stressful, and it's actually rather unfulfilling.
It's very stressful. You have your paycheck, you're living paycheck after paycheck, you're barely making it. Because the feminists said, be a man, behave like a man. Do what men do. You think it's easy to be a man? It's freaking hard. It's difficult.
Fulfilling. And look, if you want to go be a career woman, that's fine. But I think a lot of women do that, and then they reach the finish line. They have their amazing career, but they don't have a family. They don't have kids. They're in their mid-30s. Then you maybe have started aging out of even having children. And you realize that being some wage slave for some corporation that doesn't give a about you, being submissive to your employer instead of your husband, isn't all it's cracked up to be.
You see.
Why?
He said it all right there, boys. He said it all. The feminist lie. The feminist freaking lie. Be a boss babe. You could be a boss babe. If you're a boss babe, what is the consequence? If you're a boss babe, automatically you behave like a man. And as a man, we think that we like to have a girlfriend or a wife who behave like a guy. And women's going to say, oh, a bunch of stupid, dumb shit. I could be feminine if I choose to. This is the dumbest shit ever. As a man, we want a woman who behaves like a woman 24/7. You think we want a woman that she's going to be selective? Today I'm going to behave like a guy. Maybe tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., I'm going to behave like a woman. The nonsense. The nonsense of it. And the boss babe make a lot of money. Female nature. A woman want to have a guy who make more money than them. I'm going to repeat that again. That the woman out there, that thing, even the guy out there. Female nature. A woman, most of them wants to have a guy who make more money than them. If you're a boss babe, you make quite a bit of money. You're going to look for guys who make more money than you. You think that guy is going to look at you and, oh, the woman who wants to be with him is going to choose you? He's going to choose a woman who behave like a guy? You think he's going to choose you? And you as a woman, you want a man who make more money than you. You see all part of the puzzle that women don't get it and don't understand. All right, I'm already 10 minutes in. So we're going to listen to that again. The feminist lie. And most women don't freaking understand that. This is terrible. Terrible. And even the guys, the blue pill guys, the pussy guys out there, they don't get it.
Well, I definitely think there's a culture of, and this has been going on for a long time, boss babe, you don't need no man, go make a bunch of money, focus on your career, spend your 20s focusing on your career, have casual sex, date a bunch of men, figure out what you like, rack up a high body count, focus on your career, then you hit your 30s, and then you realize, working for some corporation, being a wage slave isn't really all it's cracked up to be, and it's actually rather stressful, and it's actually rather unfulfilling. And look, if you want to go be a career woman, that's fine, but I think a lot of women do that, and then they reach the finish line, they have their amazing career, but they don't have a family, they don't have kids, they're in their mid-30s, then you maybe have started aging out of even having children, and you realize that being some wage slave for some corporation that doesn't give a about you, being submissive to your employer instead of your husband, isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Well, that's going to be it, boys. It's going to be it for today. The women have been brainwashed, and they don't understand the consequence and not putting their family first. They don't understand the consequence. And I'm very curious, 20 years from now. And you already have a bunch of women on TikTok that they cry and boo-hoo, freaking who, I'm still single. There's no good men out there. There's plenty of good guys out there. You reject them. There are plenty of nice guys out there. Plenty. You reject them. That's why you're single. It's your fault. If you're a nice piece of ass at 35, 40 years old and you cry, boo-hoo, freaking who, it's your fault. It's your fault. You reject a nice guy out there. Female nature, boy, is so important to understand that. Even male nature. There's so much young man that's been raised by single mother. They don't understand what is it to be a real man. They don't get it. They behave like women. The consequence to be raised by a single mother without a father figure. A bunch of men who think like women. A bunch of men who want to be women. This is a crazy world. This is a consequence of there's no more family who are together. A man is so important in the life of a children. The consequence of the feminists who broke family. That's a consequence. That's the consequence of what's going on right now. Okay, boys, you like my content, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.